Well, well, well. I find myself once again in possession of a giant stack of photo cards that want to be put away. Hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. And as always, thank you for joining me for this video. As you can see, we've got a lot. Huge stack. I mean, I thought last time was going to be like the most I'd ever put away in a single video, and yet here I am with, well, a prodigious stack of just one person again, and a few smaller stacks of other assorted idols to collect and to store in my various binders. And this isn't even everything. I do have a much smaller stack of pretty much exclusively Luna and Artemis stuff that I'm going to just set aside because I have so much to get through. I also have some big stuff to put away. So if you usually come to my channel for Luna, Artemis, Orbit stuff, I apologize. That will be in a completely separate video, hopefully soon-ish. I got more stuff coming, so I need to deal with all of that separately. But I'm going to try to move as quickly as I can. And I will say we will be introducing a couple new binders today. My goal for 2025 was not to buy any new binders, and unfortunately I couldn't do that. Mostly thanks to Miss Seulgi. But we'll tackle that when we get to it. To start off, we've got our little Ning Ning binder, and I've got a few different eras I'm dealing with, and kind of a new-ish collection in this that I'll be adding. So to start, we have, this is Armageddon. This is, I believe, the CD player card. My wife and I, before all of the tariffs and what have you kind of kicked in, we did a big Macari Japan haul. Okay, so it'll have to go there. We bought a ton of stuff. That's where a lot of these cards come from. That and Poke Market. We slowed down on doing those in the last year and change. And there aren't really haul videos as much anymore, although I definitely could have and maybe should have made one for the last one that I just mentioned. But we decided to do a big old thing, and we each got a huge amount of cards that now you're seeing I'm going to be putting quite a few of them away. Oh, God, this is just... I should have done some pre-planning, I'll be honest. Okay, well, first of all, we need to re-sleeve some things, so... Time to speed up the video! I hate how similar these two cards are. For the briefest of seconds, I thought I had bought a duplicate, but no, this is the target card for Whiplash. So, and then I do have some dirty work. Not a lot of dirty work, but I did grab some of the album cards and some of the US exclusives. I know I have, I think, both Targets and at least one of the Barnes & Nobles. I don't know if I'll continue with Barnes & Noble, truth be told. They're a little bit harder to lay your hands on, and they're typically quite pricey, especially compared to the Target cards. And with Aespa releasing not one but two things this year, I don't really know that I can afford it for someone who's not one of my main collections, something a little more casual. And I'm not even going to have enough purple sleeves for a all the cards I have. So I'm going to have to lay my hands on some more. In the near future, I do have, I think, at least one more, though. Don't I? Nope, that's it. That's all I got. Hooray. Alright, well, we'll figure this out somehow. Alright, well, we'll at least get started. So, to start off, we have the CD player card, which will go over here. And then we move into Whiplash. So we've got these two. These were already stored. And then for the newer cards, that's the target and the album. And then in Dirty Work, we've got these all Dirty Work. Do I really have this many Dirty Work cards? I guess I do. I don't know the versions for basically anything. How do I want to do this? Let's do like... so and like so. And then I'll do like so. This, and in fact, you know what, just to kind of make things go together, I'm going to swap out this SM Town card. Just so that everything looks nice for the moment. And then after that, I've got a bunch of these SM, like they're, what are they called? SMCU, SM Palace, SM Express, SM Town. I got 4 of these. So I've been kind of thinking about them, and then kind of once I got these, I just decided to start looking for them. So we have 2 Express cards, or no, we just have 1. There's like 1 hard Express card and 2 hard Palace cards. And so I have the ones that are the easier to get of all of those. So, alright, so there's our SM Town section. And then this will be our Hot Mess section. Okay, there we go. Then we have an extra page, which I'll move back to the back. I wasn't sure. I thought I might have a small page emergency too. Pretty sure I have more of these, so it wouldn't have been a huge emergency, but okay. There we go. One person down. Next, we have Miss Momo from Twice. I do have a few cards from... oh, nope, that's Seulgi. Why did I grab the yellow binder? Momo's in the pink binder. Okay, I did set up a little bit for this. So I have some of her... this is 4 cards. Not a lot. I only bought a couple of the albums. Namely the Digipack and the Nemos. And actually, for once, I got pretty lucky with the Nemos. I got 2 out of 3 Momos for the Nemo, so I felt pretty good about that. And I've already sort of come up with a strategy, if you will, for this release. And these cards could shift a little bit, but I'm basically going to do it by like concept. So I saw there are essentially 4 concept types. So I'm going to do 4 rows of 3, because that's sort of how it worked out. This, I believe, is this, I think this is one of the Nemos. So we have that one, and then we have 2 in the blue concept. And then currently I have 2 in the purple concept. So I'm missing kind of like the suit concept, because that's the Nemo I didn't get the Momo for. And then I still need to get like the little confetti version, I think is what it's called. That for the, is it confetti? I think so. It's the other purple card. So basically I need all 5 photo book cards, which will finish off these 2, I want to say. So there's like 2 of these, 1 of these, and then Nemo, and 2 of these, and then yeah, and then I need the confetti. So confetti, photo book, and then trade for my missing Nemo. If you have the Momo, I have the Nyan of this concept. So I thought it'd be easy. Nyan's usually a pretty hot commodity, but trade's not looking good as usual. All right, and then we gotta jump back to the Misamo, the Japanese area, because I'm finally fixing an old mistake I made. Because once upon a time, I thought I was buying this card, one of the missing Misamo cards, and instead I think I ended up with 2 of these. So I'm gonna do that, do a little maneuver like that for the moment. But yeah, finally fixing that mistake and sort of rounding out this album. I would like one day to finish the normal cards for Masterpiece, but that seems just more and more unlikely with each passing day. And then lastly, we have some pobs. I went a little pob crazy, as I'm wont to do when I'm hunting for things on Mercari Japan. So these are, that's With Youth, and that's Strategy. So let's see, With Youth, Strategy. Oh yeah, Ready to Be Special. That'll go somewhere else. And then this is 4. So With Youth, and I really love this card so much. I think I'll do like that. And then, or maybe I should do like the 2 hand. Oh yeah, we'll have like all hand cards down on the bottom. There we go. Nice. And then rather than putting in a brand new one, I will just take this with this is for pre-order card of some vintage with Mew. And we'll just slide her behind. Surprised. I really should have, whatever they have at my K-pop store, I really should have bought the Twice cards. I think I just forgot last time I was there. And I was just there last weekend. I could have bought it. I had to go buy a Joy album and a Red Velvet light stick for my upcoming concert. And then this is from the Ready to Be Special Blu-ray. And I'll just put her below the other DVD card I just got not that long ago. Okay, that's it for Miss Momo. Gotta remember to go get some This Is 4 cards from my K-pop store. Can't forget that. Okay, hopefully next time I can finish off this album. We'll see. I haven't really gone looking for the main album cards, and I'd really like to get them kind of in bulk if I can. Maybe getting all 5 in one go is unrealistic, but I'd at least like to get 2 or 3. But yeah, so alright. That's it for Momo. Now here is Seulgi. We'll call it Seulgi Part 1. Because to start, we have new album cards. We have this. So all of these are my new album cards. We have some Tilt. There's even some Joy in here, some more SM Town stuff. So, but this is just the smallest part of what I have for Seulgi, because she keeps me busy and she keeps my wallet light. So to start off, I think I left a space for Tilt. This all I did? Okay, so we've got, I forget. I think there's like 3 photo book. And what do I have here? So I've got a couple units. And that's, I think, the bag, maybe? I'm missing the QR. So one of these is like the mini photo book, and one of these is the bag. So, okay. Figure out what we're doing. Take out most of these fillers. All these tariffs. I don't know how we as a community are going to be dealing with these. The new state of collecting. It's already changing how I'm behaving, or how I'm planning to behave going forward. You know, it's tough. I'm lucky enough that I have a pretty good K-pop store near me, so I'm not just like completely reliant on what they sell at Target. Yeah, that looks cool. But, you know, that only helps so much. I feel like I'm gonna do like so. Guess I should have taken this out. Ideally, I wouldn't be double-siding these. I'll probably shift these later once I have a better sense of what I'm doing. Because there's also a Seulgi ID card in the purse that I did not get. So I'm not sure what I'll do when I have that. But yeah, it's gonna be tricky to figure out how to deal with collecting as we all move forward. This is SM Town 30, the last one of these I needed. Gosh, none of these things go together. I mean, her outfit's the same, but the background's totally different. And then the unit card, the group card for SM30. Really dislike double-siding. I guess I could do like this. This isn't my favorite, but I'll just do it for now. So where else does it go? So it's not really a Seulgi card, it's a group card, so maybe we'll just put it back with the Japanese. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, all the extra expenses that are coming, they're gonna be rough. Like even with like, so Wendy's got a new album coming, and you know, typically I might just like buy from K-Town and send it to my Korean address or something along those lines. And now I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I'll just buy whatever they have in my K-pop store, or, you know, I'll be in Japan in like a couple weeks from when I'm recording this. You know, they might have the album in stock at like a Tower Record, so maybe I'll just buy it there and bring it back, and, you know, all of that jazz. But this page, if you couldn't figure it out, is for Joy's newest album, From Joy with Love. I have more than the tin case coming, but the tin case was the only one I bought locally, again, at my local store. Everything else came with a pod of some sort. So I have a jewel case and a photo book coming. Those are going to be at my Korean address, and I'll get those soon-ish. And as always, I'm planning to do just one page for her. Just tin case, photo book, jewel case, and not like the new special version. Even though you do get both cards, it's just a lot. I try to keep things simple for the non-Seulgi solo releases. I think 6 cards is fair. Wendy's going to be tough because her albums come with a lot of cards. But we'll see. Maybe she'll be lucky and she'll get 2 pages. It just sort of depends. But okay, that is it for Seulgi and other solo album cards. Now, for not only the biggest part of this video, but also the first new binder in today's video. I don't even know if you can tell, but this is a This is a full 9-pocket binder. It just fits in. It actually fits better than my larger inclusions binder. I wasn't sure, since this is my first time filming with a full 9-pocket binder. As you saw, I have a lot of Seulgi stuff, a lot of pobs, and you may recall this binder is more than full. It's starting to go fully the other direction. So my plan, at least for today's purposes, is to just take out like the pob section and move it into here. We'll start adding new cards to that. And then we'll leave like the merch stuff, but it all may eventually be in here. I'm not really sure. So just hang tight as I kind of pull everything out. That is it for pobs. We will be returning to that binder in just a moment, but now we've got, geez, just so many pobs. I don't even know how many, but yeah, now they will all live in one large binder, and who knows, maybe one day everything should move to a 9-pocket. It's hard to say. I don't know why I hold on to my smaller, 6 pockets and what have you. Boy. There is another one of these cards, so I'm gonna leave a little gap because I want. Actually, honestly, there's one more of each of these that I kind of want, but I also don't like stuff to flow weird, so we will do that, and I'm going to be double-siding everything. I've said it before, but it is worth repeating while I'm putting away such a prodigious amount of cards. I am not a completionist, but when it comes to Seulgi, more than anyone, I do sort of go a little bit crazy. I want more and more compared to other people I collect. And this is perfect. So now we go into Got the Beat, and we get to our first card. This is, I believe, Aladdin. Stamp on it, which means I only have yes 24. I'm going to leave a gap for that. Okay, so next we move into Chill Kill. And I will probably like rearrange some of these things since I sort of ordered them for a 4-pocket binder. Stuff may look better in a different layout for a large 9-pocket binder. Have I been saying 3-pocket? I mean 6, but 3 layouts, 6 I don't know. I tend to say the wrong numbers for whatever reason. So you ever hear me say something and it's like so obvious that I'm wrong as far as the numbers, just because my brain screws up numbers sometimes, or not even just numbers, but like things that are related. Like just today I was saying that I was trying to say there was like a northwest, oh God, I just did it again, a north-south divide, and I said there was a northwest divide, which doesn't really make any sense. But that's just what my brain does sometimes. I get all jumbled up. Gosh, I have way too many cards. Oh, shoot. But at least I've only done 2 pages so far for how many cards I have. I guess I feel somewhat good about that. But, you know, it's really tough with all this escalation happening right when it would feel good to be slowing down with all the tariffs and with, you know, the constant drumbeat of like trading on Instagram is really crappy. Like, it just sort of is. Now I've got some weird stuff I need to figure out. So I've got like 2 new cards, and I've got like 2 old cards. Are there any that look similar, or is that basically it? I'm trying to remember. It's hard to remember with everything. I don't know. I'll have to track them down. I feel like there's more like this, but I don't know. For as much as I usually am prepared for these things, I just feel a little scattered today. Can't really explain it. Maybe it's just I'm so... I know part of it is just because I'm very overwhelmed with all that I have here today. I mean, and I've been recording for like 30 minutes already, and I still have so much to do. Wait, did we move into Cosmic and I'm not ready yet? Oh, yes we did. Okay. This is definitely a Cosmic card. And this is a Chill Kill. It's a new-ish Chill Kill. Star River or KMS or Yiju, who knows. Okay, and now we can move into Cosmic. And I finally got this awesome holo from MakeStar. MakeStar, not usually hard, but for whatever reason, it was hard that era. But yeah, I have a lot to deal with today with this. And also, as I've mentioned, I'm pretty sure earlier today and in previous videos, I am leaving in a couple weeks to go to a concert in Japan. I'll be seeing Seulgi, Irene and Seulgi in Tokyo. And so there's just a lot to do. A lot on my mind. Chief among them, for the moment, getting these cards put away, because all this stuff is just taking up a lot of space on my desk. And it would be nice to have it put away. Oh yeah, that's good enough. That's fine. Okay. Now we have even more. Let's see, when do we get to... Okay. This is the last bit of Cosmic. Though, there's always more. I'm getting close on some of these, ironically, what I would consider older eras. I'm getting very close on Cosmic, very close on Chill Kill, to having all that I want. It's literally the last, like, 9 months. It's the SM 30th. That's a new card. This is like Hot Tracks, I want to say. So we got SM 30th, and then of course we've got all of these Baby Not Baby, and here's where things are going to get complicated. I think I'm just going to jump to a new page, because I do know there's some more of these, and there's some more of these, and let's not make things too difficult for me in the future. So we've got donut cards, we've got pink hair cards, we've got purple outfit card, or bluish. We've got that. Oh, we can start with the, well, maybe we won't start with the unboxing. Then those are fan sign. And then in the new pile of things, let's do everything but tilt. Okay. Because, yeah, then I got accidentally a purpose, and then I have tilt. Okay, so then we have that, and another one of those, another of those. And that's a completely different concept. That's different. That's similar-ish. I'll set that aside. That's different. That's different. And those three go together. Okay. And what do I have coming? I have more on the way. Ugh, I probably should have waited to do this just because I have like 9 more coming. Well, the only place to start is to start. I can always fix this later if I need to, I guess. I don't know. Again, this is why I'm like a little overwhelmed with things. Maybe do like, maybe I'll do like cat on top. We can start with like that, because I do have one more of the cat hood coming. I just think it makes more sense to do these kind of by outfit than by store. Like, who cares? Who cares what store they are? And they're not like consistent. It's not like there's always like a cat, a pink hair, and a blue. Like, the concepts are all over the place. So you might as well just organize them by concept. I think that makes sense. Okay. It's a start. And then, okay, so then we've got donuts. We've got that stuff. I do see I have more of these coming and some more blue. So maybe I'll leave, either put blue here or I don't know. We'll put that there. I just don't know. I just maybe feel like maybe I should just, since I have 9 more coming, I should just wait until I have a full picture of what's gonna be here. It's easier to move some of this stuff if I have space later. Okay, and these are unboxing. You've seen these before, I think. Everything's all mixed up now. I don't remember, so I apologize. Let's see, do we have any other like good coherent concepts? What about this? This is like the same outfit, I think. Well, I guess this is not, but that they go. They're different. Like, these are the same, but this outfit's different, but they go. So why not? I like it when people like try to make stuff all cohesive like this. It's too bad I don't think there's another donut card. I think I'm fresh out of donut cards, so there's not really much I can do to fix that situation. But maybe something will come to me. Ugh. Okay, and then, I don't know. I think now we're just kind of in miscellaneous concepts. So some of these you might have seen. These are Yiju. I know that. That's like 2.0. I actually think I might have double bought those, because I just saw today I'm in a go for a Yiju 2.0, and yeah, I might have screwed up. But with all the time lag between joining a go and receiving the things, especially for Yiju, it will happen on occasion. Wait, so do I have like a full... Oh, this is great. I can just finish this off. And yeah. Perfect. fan signs and other stuff. I should definitely do like the Korean or Japanese thing where they like label them so I can know. Okay, and then lastly, this is like a Star River KMS, something like that. It's a set. There's another set too I would like to get, but it was pricey and I just could not justify it. So not today, but they're very cute. All right, and I think I'll just leave, just like I did before, I'll leave some more space because more will come, I am sure. And we can just start fresh with Tilt. I've got quite a few Tilt. And then we have the merch. So let's see, do we have, I think this is all new for you this time. We've got like unboxing, that's new. Let's see, do we have some concepts? These are like Mumo. Those go together. Those go together. But the rest of these don't. This I know. These are from their entry, like Lucky Draw or something. Day 1, Day 2, or like merch purchasing. I can't remember, but it was like there's a Day 1 and Day 2, and I had to get them. It was not a question. I just needed it. These are really cute. I love the unboxing cards. Once again, I did have some issues with my unboxing cards because they sent me, I had to buy 4 albums, and they sent me the same, I think it was this one, the same Seulgi twice and the same Irene twice, so I had to find a trade. And the Irenes went to a friend who is a big Irene collector, or I don't know if she's a big Irene collector, but she loves Irene. So she kind of split it with me. Okay, and then, you know, part of me, are these all Yiju? Or not Yiju, Mumo? I think these are all Mumo. I'm trying to decide what do I want to do with this. These Mumo cards. So I kind of want them together, but also it doesn't really matter. Maybe I'll just do like these. These don't really go with anything. And again, I'm sorry, I don't remember what any of these are. This is a K-Town. That much I know. These are probably Apple Music. So I think these two are Apple Music. This is Music Plant, and this is, I don't even know what this is, Yeti Mall? Never heard of that before. But I bought it nonetheless, because that's the kind of person I am these days. Very cute. And then lastly, like I said, we got these Day 1 and Day 2, and we'll just do like that. I actually think that turned out quite nicely. So, okay, so from start to finish, here is our new POB and maybe more binder soon. And there's more to get. There's more on the way, I know. I do think I'm missing some stuff in this section. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. Yeah, not too shabby. Actually, Tilt turned out quite well. And I got lots of space, so that's why more stuff will probably move here. I will probably move all my merch here, but I don't want to deal with that today. I've already taken up too much of your time with just the POBs. So if I do that, I might do that off stream, but I couldn't put away my new POBs and fan sign stuff in that current binder. There was just no space. So we needed a new binder, and now it's been done. All right, but we're revisiting this little guy, and we're gonna pull these pages out. And let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards to put away, so not too many to deal with in here. And I don't have any old ones. So we're starting, guess we're adding a page in here. And we're gonna have to shift some things. Joy out. And Irene. And we'll put in Seulgi. I do hope. They seem to be very inconsistent with holo cards. I mean, she got them this time, but I know my wife has like been not getting holo cards. And I've got Tilt coming, so I'm just going to leave that. And then we'll deal with the two like water. And honestly, maybe I'll just... I don't know, should I do this? I guess I'll do it chronologically. I don't have the other Wendy's right now, so we'll just do Joy's hello next, and hopefully she'll get some very cute From Joy with Love Splash cards in her pretty hair, and we'll finish with Irene. Boom. Alright, not too bad. So I'm missing some Wendy's, a couple Wendy's, 28 reasons, day 1 and day 2. We're almost caught up with holo cards. This is the one I'm most mad about because I literally just missed my opportunity to get that. And I'm starting to see more, but usually it's not with the full, with like the postcard and things. It's just the card. Okay, and then for the last thing back here, I got this from our Mercari Japan. This is the for their FanCon movie, the attendance benefit, I don't know what you call it. You got it for going to the movie, so I got that. So very cool. Okay, like I said, this all we may be losing this binder as a merch binder. And you know what? Actually, I want to do something else before I go. Because a while back, I moved. In fact, we need to deal with this anyway. This is kind of what I have left. So we got two binders to deal with simultaneously. This is my miscellaneous binder, and a while back I moved all of my like extraneous Red Velvet stuff over. Because I didn't have space anymore. Seulgi was taking up too much space. And I was never really happy about that situation. I didn't like separating them. So, we're going to fix that now. So we're going to add a new section back. And we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. And I definitely freed up more than 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I actually think I'm going to need an 8th, so I'm going to toss that in there. Actually, I only freed up 9, so this may not be my best decision ever, but who cares? And we're going to put these girls back where they belong. Because every so often, I like to get a full group set, since I have all of the Seulgis. I don't do it often, but every so often I will. And so, Joy, Wendy, Irene, Yeri for the Velvet. Oh my goodness, I can't do this to save my life. Ugh. Just shuffling cards. That'll be like my worst video ever. I don't know if I actually haven't been talkative. I feel like I haven't been, but I've probably been yapping my brain out. Who knows? Hopefully I'm not annoying or too quiet. I'll find out in the edit, that's for sure. But, you know, I guess I'll circle back to something and beat this topic to death. But I think we're all gonna have to figure out what we're doing with collecting moving forward. I really love this hobby. I really love, you know, having this like representation of my favorite group. But it's gonna be hard. It's between the two things, between all the escalation of cards, between album cards and merch and pobs and all of that, and you know, now we've got all this financial burdens as well. It's gonna be really tough to kind of continue the way we've been going. It was always probably unsustainable, but now it just feels more so. All right, real quick. So like I said, I have some OT5 sets. I just started this RBB one last time, I believe, because I got this Irene for a great price. And subsequently, I have gotten both the Wendy I wanted and the Joy I wanted. There are 2 cards each. I think it's only 2. Again, it's like escalation. Feels so novel just to have like, oh, it's only 2 cards. Only 2 cards. What the what? That's so nice. So generous. Maybe if I didn't have so many extra cards to get, I'd be more inclined to, I don't know, try to pick up a few more of these. It's just a challenge. It's just a challenge. And then over here I have my like miscellaneous. So I think this probably went by like era order more than anything. Era and age. Oh no, because this is Summer Magic, so that comes first. Then we have like a bunch of Wendy stuff. So you have an Irene. And if you haven't noticed, some of these things become like, they can become, you know, full sets. So at some point, maybe Irene or some of these will become sets. I'd love to get more Perfect Velvet, but once again, Irene is always the tricky one. So I can't commit. And then, oh, I guess I had this Pob in here too. Her like, Irene's Like a Flower Pob. Okay. And then I have 3 more pages. I'm going to do this slightly differently than I did before, because I've got a different thing going on now. These are from A Season's Greetings. Wait, that's Irene. And we'll just leave that like so, especially because I love the backs. I've always loved the backs. And then we have these birthday trading cards. As a rule, I tend not to collect trading cards, but I do make exceptions if, especially like border cards. Like if the border cards are really cool, I'll definitely get them. And perfect example, oh, I even forgot about the Seulgi. I have to like go back, but I've been collecting these cosmic ones. And I didn't even attempt to do this. I wasn't even trying to get it. But the person I bought this from on Macari sent me the sparkly version. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but it is, usually they're very matte, and this one is very glittery. Here's the Irene for comparison. Like I said, I don't know how well you can see that, but I never would have bought this, especially for the prices I usually see, but this was like only like $5, $6, something very inexpensive. And if I were gonna buy a sparkly, I would have gotten Seulgi, obviously. But hey, you know, I'm not gonna argue with a really pretty card for a really good deal. So now all I need is Miss Yeri. You'd think, honestly, I thought these cards would be easier to track down. I've actually had quite quite a bit of difficulty finding them, truth be told. So I just need that. And then the last thing are the birthday cards from a couple years ago. I probably should have bought the birthday set for this year, especially since Wendy and Yeri got theirs put out before they left SM. I don't know. I might track them down. Where should this go? I don't know. I'll just put it in the back with this. I'll figure it out later. Like I said, this whole thing is probably going to go into the new big binder. Yeah, I didn't really save any space once I put Red Velvet back in there. But at least now everyone's together. And that makes me feel good. Okay, I promise we're almost done. I do have a couple small things to put away in my little binder. To start, we have what I'm starting to consider my most inexplicable collection, honestly. Because I love WJSN. Longtime viewers know that I love WJSN. I collect Sola, but they have not been active for, gosh, it's been at least 2 years. Probably close to 3, honestly. It's crazy. And so I just have not been motivated to collect her old stuff beyond WJSN the Black. I did a whole thing where I collected that, and I collected much of her solo release. But then I'll be on Pokemarket or Mercari Japan, and I'll just I will inexplicably end up searching for her cards. So I ended up with 3 more. This is an album card for Neverland, which I already had one of them, so I got the matching set. And then these are pops from her Inside Out release. I also got these pops last time I was on Pokemarket because they were so cute, and I decided to get 2 more because they were so cheap and it was very cute. Why not? I don't know. I can't explain it. Maybe one day something will happen and everything will be great and I will go and get everything that I'm missing, but for now I just inexplicably pick up Sola cards and I can't explain it. But lastly, I also have some inexplicable cards. In fact, I should move. Honestly, I should probably move these to be closer, but I'm not going to for now. So I bought 3 Sakura cards, and they're Sakura Eyes One cards. I got this one. These are all Oneric Diary. I got this one. I got this one. And really, I bought them as a set because of this one. Because of the Game Boy. Because I have an ongoing collection, much like this Baekhyun set with the Famicom controller. And we've got, over here we have Monday from Weekly with the PlayStation 4 controller. And Soyun from Triple S with the Game Boy. I have a small collection of people holding video game stuff. And in fact, I just recently found out that Shotaro from Rise has one with a Master System controller. A Sega Master System controller from the Odyssey release. So finally, this Holy Grail is done. But also I have these really pretty Sakura Eyes One cards. And who knows? Who knows what that portends? Probably nothing. But I'm not getting rid of them. Alright. So that is it for Photocards. If you want to bounce, please do. Because I'm over an hour now for recording. But I do have big stuff to go through. And as you know, the big stuff is a bit of a rarity around these parts. I try not to bore you guys with my larger inclusions, but if I get a lot of stuff, I just decided that I wanted to put it away so that you guys can see it more than once a year. So to start, my pile is a little out of order, but I got the photo pack for Red Velvet's Season's Greetings. I always get their Season's Greetings photo packs. So we have a couple postcards and some other large stuff that I actually have no idea how I'm gonna store it. That's a bigger problem. everything else in here. I mean, I've got, looks like I put other things in here, like some accidentally on purpose stuff. We'll deal with that another time. That's a problem for a different day. But, okay, so we've got these Season's Greetings postcards. Basically, I'm just trying to put away stuff that's easy. I don't want to, like, be too fiddly. Then I've been collecting postcard stuff from postcard books and postcard sets. So these are both from Zimzalabim Day 1, River Festival Day 1 era. So I got these on Mercari Japan, as I want to do. Very cool. And I'll have to get Day 2, so... Do I not? I guess I don't have Finale either. I actually don't know if there's Finale cards. There probably are. I have a huge template. Oh my gosh, the biggest thing was I found this. This is a pack of just Seulgi postcards from Feel My Rhythm era. There are 8, I believe. 7, 8. Oh my gosh, some of those are so pretty. But yeah, we've got 8 of these, and so that's 2 pages on in my binder. Let's see. Those are both painting. Those are both like walking. See, these are both like close-ups. And these don't really go together, but boy, that is pretty. That's beautiful. I think I'll start with these. I like these the most. Yeah. So, actually, like, when I started doing my postcard collecting, I like went on Mercari Japan and just went looking, and both this and the Zimzalabim set I just put away were on like months and months and months ago. And I just sort of thought to myself, you know, these things, they don't tend to go very quickly. So I wonder if I just save these in my cart, if they'll still be there in a few months, however many months, when I decide to actually buy them, when we're actually doing an order and I want to buy them. And lo and behold, it all was. So I got a nice dent in my postcard collection, thanks to people not really caring about postcards. Being the weirdo who does somewhat pays off. So, okay, so a few more postcards. Then I have, let's see, most of the rest of this is these postcards and stuff from holo sets. So that's going to be starting here. We've got this Accidentally on Purpose set. I love the pink hair, the wig. Actually a good wig, or at least a decent wig. Maybe not the best wig, but it's a fun wig. It doesn't look as bad as some wigs that I've seen in my day on idols. So funny that they did 2 for her, because they only did 1 the last time, and they only did 1 for Irene. Speaking of which, I think what I'll do is we'll like flip these. So we can do the Wendy's in chronological order. Still need to find her Wish You Hell cards. Those, I don't know where those are. I literally cannot find them. It's a little bit like the 28 Reasons. It's like they just didn't make a lot, or people didn't buy a lot. So I'm just sort of waiting for, you know, my opportunity to come to pick this stuff up. And then we have this Irene for Like a Flower. Obviously I put away these holo cards, all of them, forever ago. Well, except for Baby Not Baby. That was put away this time. I didn't have space, so I just kind of held on to this. All right, so there is all of that, but I do have one more thing, one more slightly smaller thing that I did see I have space for. That I'll put away right here. And it is this Hello, I believe it's Hello 82. Is this Hello 82? Yeah, Hello 82 pop-up postcard where she has the message, "You are the honey to my bear." Very, very cute. I had to have it. Why? Why not? Why not? So, okay, there we go. This was new binder number 2, if you hadn't noticed. This is not my usual postcard binder, but I was running out of space, so I found something with a D-ring. All right, well, thank you as always, and thank you once again for joining me as I put away a really prodigious amount of things in all of my binders. Thank you for your patience and sticking with me. And don't know when I'll be doing this again with, again, all the tariffs and what have you, and also the fact that pretty much everyone I collect has had their comebacks at this point. So I might do like one more before the end of the year, but you know, this is sort of the bulk of things going forward. But all right, that's enough me rambling. Have a great day. Have a great month. Have a great whatever time period you want. Have a great time until the next video. And so long.